Yo guys, what's good? My name is Callum Dolby and welcome back to another video. So this is going to be my matchday vlog for today's big game versus Lincoln. Obviously we are local rivals, and by this tweet over here they have sold over 3,000 tickets, so should be a cracking atmosphere. Obviously they'll occupy the Motorpoint and the normal away end as well. But yeah, it should be a great game. I love going to these sorts of games. We were actually offered a Sky deal for this game, as you can see by the tweet somewhere in one of these corners. Yeah, McAnthony said that we did get offered it by Sky, but we're just going to lose money from actual attendances, so it wasn't really worth it. But yeah, let's get into the preview. So obviously I'm going to go through your guys' score predictions and just some general thoughts on the game. So yeah, let's get into your guys' predictions right now. Right, so here we are. This is the tweet I send out a couple of days before every single game. So it's that time again, calling all posh fans for a feature in my vlog on Saturday. Get your predictions in. The replies to this tweet with goal scorers, and then Lincoln fans feel free to join in. So yeah, we've got like 13 predictions here, I believe, something like that. We've also got a couple of quote retweets, so I'm going to go through all of them. So we'll start off with Simon Parker 1987 saying 4-2 posh, Isa scoring twice and Tony scoring twice. Now that'd be ideal really, keep our strikers scoring, and yeah, I'd be very happy with a win, obviously. So next up is at Ben BBPUFC. He is saying 3-1 to posh, Tony, Isa and Madison all scoring. He's going to say also we're going to go 1-0 down and then score 3. Keep up the good work with your vlogs. So yeah, much appreciated for that message, mate, and I would be very happy with a 3-1 win today. I can't see us getting a clean sheet, so yeah, I think 3-1 is going to be quite a popular prediction today. And then we've got at Matt_Aaron_Young. He is saying 2-0 posh, solid prediction. And then obviously we've got my dad here again saying 2-1 posh, Tony and Isa, keeping our strikers scoring, all good. And then we've got the Yellow Block podcast saying 3-1 to the Blue Gods, Tony × 2 and Madison. So next up we've got at Real Michael Reed saying 3-1 to posh, Isa and Tony × 2. At Dave PUFC saying I never ever get predictions right, so I'll go over 2-1 Lincoln away win, Tony for PUFC, Walker and Payne for Lincoln. Here's hoping I'm wrong again. I think all posh fans are in agreement with you there, Dave. We all hope you're wrong there. But then next we've got at Scott G Moore saying as much as it pains me to say Lincoln 2-1, so we've got 2 Lincoln wins in the posh fan predictions. Still hoping it's the other way around, however. So yeah, interesting that we've got 2 posh fans saying that we're going to lose today. And then we've got at Jordan D00142280. He is saying 2-0 posh, Tony and Madison for me. That's solid. 4-0 posh. Oof, that's a bit of a that's a bit of a wild one. Tony hat-trick and Isa scoring. Obviously I'll be absolutely buzzing with that, but I'm not sure if I can see that happening today against Lincoln. And then we've got at Clifford 8037503. Bloody hell, what are these people with all these numbers in their names? Anyway, so he's going 5-0 just because he's got a bet on with an imp fan with a pint per goal. Fair play. And then we've got at Coleman_Pep saying another 4-0 to posh, Tony, Madison, Isa and Kent scoring. So we're actually going to have a different goal scorer other than obviously Josh and I, Madison, Tony and Isa in the league. That'll be nice. But yeah, I'm just going to get onto the quote retweets now as well, because I don't want to miss them out. So the first one here is from at Matthew BB92. He is saying 2-0 posh, Tony and Isa scoring. And then we've also got Chris Cook 1979, a regular in these predictions, as a lot of them are nowadays. He's saying tight game with a proper atmosphere, this one. I'm going with 1-0 posh with the white Pele scoring, obviously George Boyd. I'd be very, very happy with that. For us to keep a clean sheet, maybe like a tight game, and we sort of scrape a win, I'll take that. But yeah, if you want to be involved in this part of the video where I go through your guys' predictions and stuff, then make sure to follow me on Twitter. So my Twitter is just here, so it's at Callum Dolby 2 underscores. So yeah, get following on there and you'll be in the next vlog. But yeah, let's get on to some general thoughts about the game. So here you can see the League One league table. So we are currently 7th. If we win today, we could potentially go up to 3rd if Fleetwood, Blackpool, Coventry and Sunderland all lose. Oh, that's probably not going to happen, but you know, some of them could draw and we could get in the top 6. Obviously, around this sort of point, I'd probably say maybe like another 4 or 5 games you can start to look at the table a little bit more. It's getting to that stage where I think the teams that are near the bottom half are sort of meant to be there. Maybe not with the likes of Portsmouth and stuff, because they've still got a couple of games in hand, but yeah, I feel like the table's going to start shaping out in the next few games. Obviously Ipswich are absolutely smashing it, so fair play to them. So we've got Lincoln down here in 11th with 5 wins, 1 draw and 6 losses. Now their record's pretty poor leading up to this game. Obviously they did win their last game, but yeah, I hope on a sort of not great run of form, but in these local derbies that doesn't seem to matter. But for my prediction myself, because obviously I went through all of your guys' predictions, but my prediction, I'm going to go with a 3-1 posh win, agreeing with a couple people on Twitter. I think that Boyd, Isa and Tony are going to score. That's my prediction, guys. Hopefully that'll come true. You know, it's a local rivalry, it's going to be a great atmosphere, and I just can't wait to get down to the game, really. So as you can see, by the time it's 11:45 now, so I'll be leaving in probably just past 1, that sort of time, so we can get parked and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, no, I'm really looking forward to today's game. I just can't wait. It's gonna be a good atmosphere, and I just hope we show up and you know, don't fold under a big atmosphere like we sometimes do. But let's get down to London Road, and I guess I will see you guys there.
Free kick here, not too far out, but a little bit to the right hand side. Obviously Madison on it again. Looks like he's going to try and like knuckleball it. Here we go. Madison. Oh my god. That was terrible. Bloody hell, that was so far wide. Wow, okay. On the attack here. Nearly the end of the first half. What a save! Get on it! Go on, Madison. On the counter attack here. Too many. So I've just got to half time and not really too much to report from that half. Both teams attacking. It's a good open game, but yeah, apart from Kent's clearance off the line from a corner, not too much to report. So hopefully we'll see some goals in the second half, but I can't imagine any teams will make any changes. So let's get into the second half. Counter attack here. Go on! Go on! Go on! Knight! Come on! There we go. Knight. Pass it back to nearly.
Come on! Oh yes!
Go on, Dembele. Go on, take him on!
Yeah!
on! Shoot! Tony. Reed! Insane. Well played. Dembele on the right. Good ball. Boyd in the box. Pass it back out to Madison. Strike it. Oh! Tony had it on the right hand side, shipped it over the keeper from a tight angle. Insane. Don't even know what to say. Reed's just been sent off for his second yellow, and there's 9 minutes added on. We're 2-0 up. This is going to be a tough last 9 minutes, I'll tell you that. They took a free kick. Good save, I think. Yeah, it's a good save. Oh God, it's going to be tense. They didn't really do too much with the one-man advantage, so 2-0 cost. 2 insane finishes. I'm going to show a lot of replays to them in this one with me. Quality of our strikers shone through today. Really, really happy with that, and I'll speak to you when I get home. Thanks.
Right, so we're on Sunday afternoon now, so we've had pretty much the whole day, well, the night to think about the game yesterday. So we're just going to go through our player ratings and our review of the game as normal. So we'll start with the player ratings and go from the goalkeeper. So we had Pim in goal again. Now, I wasn't too confident that he should actually start. I thought that Chapman or O'Malley might have gotten ahead of him because of the mistakes he's been making the past couple of weeks, such as the one against Wimbledon that got them back into the game, and obviously the one against Wickham where he pretty much palmed it into his own net, which he should have saved. But he was absolutely he was fine yesterday. He actually played really well, made a save at the end of the first half that kept us in the game, and a save at the end of the second half which I think they would have drew from, or it would have been 2-1. I can't remember what the score was at that point, but yeah, no, he played really well, so I'll go for 7.5.
Yeah, I'll go with 7 with him. Thought he played well. Good confidence booster for him after the last couple of matches. So yeah, he did okay, didn't he? Kept us in it.
Yeah, he did keep us in it. He still looks so small, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does look small. I know. From a goalkeeper, with the modern keepers as they are now, 6'5" plus, he does look tiny in goal, but played well yesterday.
Yeah. So moving on to the defence. So right back we had Niall Mason. Now, yeah, he was just fine again. Didn't really do anything particularly wrong. There are some people near us that really don't rate him. Whenever he gets the ball, he seems to go back quite a lot, which frustrates them. And they, that's all I hear all game, and it's quite frustrating. It's like, oh, not that way, stuff like that. I'm just like, chill, we've got the ball. Like, yeah, it's all right. You don't have to go forward all the time. And then when we go forward and lose the ball, they moan that we've lost the ball. So.
Yeah, well, that's supporters for you, isn't it? I mean, I thought we played okay.
Yeah,
they are right in a way. He does tend to go sideways and backwards, but a couple of decent through balls, I thought. And he set the goal up for Tony, didn't he?
I think so.
Yeah, I think that was him from the right back position.
Yeah, well, I'll give him a 7. I think he was fine again.
Yeah, 7.
And then obviously on to right centre back. That was Frankie Kent, I think, was on the right hand side. Yeah, it was Kent on the right hand side, and then Beavers on the left. Kent has been pretty much one of our best players this season consistently, and he was great again yesterday in my opinion. Very composed, didn't let them get through at all, and yeah, I'd give him a 7.5.
Yeah, I'll give Frankie Kent a 7. Yeah, again, controlling at the back, looks confident on the ball, and he's a good young prospect.
Yeah, and then obviously next to him, like I said, was Mark Beavers. Now he's come under criticism from some posh fans, like Pim has as well, saying that he's not very commanding, not sort of the player we were signing, which I agree with to an extent. I don't think he's been as good as he can be, but I think he will come good eventually. And he had an average game yesterday for a player of his ability, so I'll go with a 6 for Beavers.
Yeah, 6.5 for me. Thought he did okay. He's a safety first centre back. Sticks it in row Z.
Yeah.
And hoofs it up the field if needed. 6 for me.
And then next to him we had Blake Tracy to finish off the back five, obviously, well, including the keeper. And again, he showed that he likes to get forward a lot. He had a much better game than he did against Wimbledon a couple of weeks back at home. And I think he proved that he should be our starting left back. He's very attack minded, unlike Mason, and he's good on the ball, and it doesn't even look like he's come from like the 6th division or wherever he came from. I think it was the Southern Premier, non-league. So yeah, very impressed with Blake Tracy this season, and for this game I'm going to give him a 7.
Yeah, 7 for Blake Tracy. Good attacking fullback. He's a big unit for his age, and he's coming on leaps and bounds. I think he suffered a bit after his injury to get back in the stride of it and everything again, because he set such a good standard for himself beforehand. So yeah, he's doing okay.
And then obviously at the base of the diamond, we had Louis Reed, and just before we get into anything, what a hit!
Yeah, well, you ain't going to pick that one out.
What a hit!
That stays hit, doesn't it?
Yeah, he pretty much broke the crossbar, didn't he?
Yeah, it did. Took the goal off its feet, didn't it? Really?
Yeah,
knocked it over.
I don't know where that came from. I was really shocked when I was recording myself. Like, I shouted Reed, and I thought he was just going to go in row Z, like, because he did one a couple of minutes before, didn't he?
He cleared the stand, didn't he? I think it landed in KFC, didn't it?
Pretty much, yeah. And I thought that was going to be the same, but right in the top corner, in off the crossbar.
It actually moved the stanchion of the goal, didn't it? It moved the frame of the goal.
Yeah, it did. I'm going to put another sort of highlight in here as well, because that goal is just crazy, and at least we've got a different scorer other than Knight, Madison, Tony and Isa now. Because they've been the only, Madison, Tony and Isa have been the only ones scoring.
With Josh Knight.
With Knight, getting a couple as well. And I think there's a stat, I'll probably put a screenshot of it in that corner over there. I think we've got the first and second top goal scorers in English, in all 4 English divisions.
Yeah, I think Sterling.
Ahead of Sterling and Abraham, in all competitions, that is. That's pretty crazy. But moving on, actually no, we didn't give our player rating.
No, I mean, about that Reed, he got sent off. I thought that was a bit of a soft second yellow.
Yeah, I don't think that was a yellow.
I mean, he was trying to pull out of that tackle, I think.
He was, yeah. I watched him
to
back.
avoid the yellow, and I think he was a bit harshly done by there.
And you can't appeal to yellows either.
Yeah, well, no, you can't appeal to you. So he got a thunderbolt strike, a sent off, and he got man of the match.
Yeah, well, I mean,
about 10 minutes. So
I think he got given man of the match for his goal.
I thought he played well anyway.
He did play well, yeah.
I'm going to give him an 8.
Yeah, I'll give him an 8 too. I think, consistently one of our better players.
Such an improvement on last season.
Yeah, I wouldn't have even had him in the squad last season.
And we said he was too small, this, that and the other, and Fergie's got the best out of him. So
yeah, he has, definitely.
I saw an interview with him today on the Posh channel. And he looks so young, you forget he's only, what is he?
20, I think he's my age, 21.
Yeah, 21, 22 years old, so he's got bags of time left to keep improving.
Yeah, he has. So moving on to the left-hand side of the diamond now, we've got George Boyd. Now in this game, he didn't really do too much, to be honest.
No,
I didn't
just
really
working as normal.
Just working hard. Yeah, he didn't do too much, particularly going forward, or what I saw going back either. He just ran his socks off, and
With George, he just keeps going and going and going, same pace, just going and going and going. He just got a good stamina, but he's not,
he's
electric.
not quick.
No, he's not electric, is he? But he keeps the same pace up the whole game.
Yeah, it's sort of similar to Knight. They've both got really good engines. But yeah, I'll give Boyd a 6.5.
Yeah, I'll give him a 7.
Yeah, I think he was fine, but not anything groundbreaking.
I'd like to see him score though.
Yeah, definitely. I think he does need to get forward a little bit more.
Even if it comes off his head. That'd be cool, wouldn't it?
Yeah, George Boyd with a header. Don't know if I can imagine that. But yeah, like I mentioned, Josh Knight as well. He was on the right side of the diamond. Now he had another great game. He got stuck in. There was a period of play right in front of us where he was just clattering into like 2 or 3 Lincoln players, and yeah, he's not afraid to get stuck in, which some younger players are. And
Especially low knees.
Yeah, especially low knees, because they don't want to get injured and sort of ruin their time at their parent club. But his passion for our club and his willingness to win is just something I've never really seen in a lone player before. And yeah, I'm really happy that we've got him this season. So I think for this game in particular, I'll give him a 7.5.
Yeah, I'll go with 7.5. He just all-out trier, never stops.
He's massive
Gives it
as
large.
well.
Yeah, he's a big unit, and he gets around the pitch, and it looks like it means something to him, which is good to see.
Yeah, like the pictures with us scoring, you can always see that he's celebrating quite a lot.
I think if we do go up, there's got to be an option to buy him off Leicester.
Well, McAnthony said he wasn't going to do any loans unless they didn't have an option to buy.
I don't think we'll get him if we don't get promoted, but I think if we go up to the Championship, odds on that we'll get him, I would have thought.
Yeah, I think if we stay in League One, he'll go to another Championship club.
Could do.
Because I don't think he's going to break into Leicester's first team with Ndidi in midfield, and them sort of like Tielemans and them sort of players.
Well, there was rumours floated about that he was off with Bristol City or after him at the beginning of the season.
Before we got him,
but he wanted to come back to Posh, so
it's close, isn't it? I guess.
Yeah, it's geographically works for him now.
Yeah. So at the tip of the diamond, we had Maddison, who got subbed off. I think it was about 5 minutes before time, excluding the 9 minutes added on that we had yesterday. But yeah, no, he looks like our only sort of threat. Like when he sort of gets it in certain areas, you're paying attention to the game. You're going to watch what he's doing, especially with me, because obviously I have my camera in my hand or whatever. Whenever he gets the ball, it's always being flicked on straight away, because you just never know what's coming with him. But
he wasted a few yesterday.
Not his best game yesterday, no. I don't.
I think he was getting some stick from the Lincoln fans as well.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, definitely. When he was going over
he was trying to shoot for everything, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was desperately trying to score to shut him up, but not a lot came off for him yesterday. Probably one of his off games, but still, he made an impact. So I'd give him a 6. That sounds quite harsh for Maddison, but he didn't really do too much.
Yeah, 6 for me too. He tried, but he was just like skying a few shots, weren't he? And,
it just didn't come off for him.
But it's not going to be. That's why he's at League One level, I suppose, at the moment, because he's not going to be 9 out of 10 every week, is he?
No.
He's going to dip occasionally.
Yeah, definitely.
It's up to the others to step up then, which they did yesterday.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, and then another player I thought had an off game was the left-hand sided striker Mo Isa. No, obviously I defend him to the hilt. I really, really like Isa. I think he's probably one of our better players. His close control and finishing in the box is pretty much the best we've got at the club, in my opinion. But yeah, he didn't really get a chance. Didn't really get a look in at all today. Didn't really get a chance to show what he's about. He tried to impact the game. I did see him running quite a lot, which is an improvement on what he has been doing for the past few weeks. But yeah, nothing really fell to him, so it's got to be another 6 for me.
Yeah, probably 6, I suppose. He looked when he's off the ball. He's not. He does try and affect it, but he's not a harrying, bustling kind of guy. He's sometimes sort of just standing there, but he didn't really affect. As you say, though, he's a clinical finisher.
Yeah.
But he probably does. The substitution was correct, I think.
Dembele, yeah. Yeah, we'll get onto the subs in a sec, so we'll just quickly go through the last player. So Ivan Toney, obviously another insane finish. The way, the keeper was barely off his line and he managed to lob him from such an acute angle. Like, when he shot, I was like, what are you doing? And then it dropped in. I was like, how?
Yeah, I thought I was going to clear the bar, but
yeah, how he managed to get that in, I have no idea. But
reminded me a bit of a couple of Jack Marriott's finishes from last season. He perfected that, didn't he?
Yeah, he loved it. He loved the chip shots. Did Marriott? I remember a lot of times, especially Bury away. This stuck in my mind. Me and my brother went, and we were really bad the whole game. I'm pretty sure Bury were like 23rd or 24th at this point. And we were terrible the whole game. And then last minute, Maddison like put it through to Marriott, and he lobbed the keeper. And just moments like that is what I think our strikers can bring this season, like Tony with the finish yesterday, and then as well with Isa, just a goal out of nothing can come. And yeah, it's a good time to be a Posh fan, really.
Definitely.
And yeah, on to the subs. So we had
what mark you giving Tony?
I'd give Tony an 8.5. I think he was class.
Yeah, I'll go with an 8. I was reading some reports this morning on Twitter that some of the Lincoln fans said he was lucky to stay on the pitch after that.
Yeah, because
I did say or he
that.
appeared to elbow.
Yeah, I said that when he went down.
Yeah, that midfielder just after kick off in the second half. But I didn't see it because I think I was talking to you.
Yeah, I saw him go down. I did see one of our players running towards him, but
I've seen it on Twitter this morning. It does look a bit. Whether the EFL will investigate it, I don't know. But I think it was 6-1.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, I don't want.
I think the ref saw it and he didn't deem it any issue.
No.
He didn't even card him, did he? So
no, it shouldn't be an issue, and I don't think we have any players with that particular sort of malice anyway.
No, and when the good thing about yesterday's game, Tony was in on the keeper with his foot up, and the ref went steaming in to find out what was going on, and the keeper, the Lincoln keeper, actually told the ref that there was no contact.
Touch him, yeah.
Which was good to see, because he could have gone rolling over and that could have been a yellow.
Obviously we saw it properly. There was no contact.
There was no contact, no, definitely not.
He slid in and then sort of pulled out, and the keeper jumped over his tackle.
But we've seen it before. The opposition player will go rolling. I mean, sometimes we've had it on our side of it as well.
Yeah, Maddison
around and what have you. But he was an honest player, which is
good.
Refreshing,
yeah, he's telling the ref that there wasn't anything doing. So. Yeah, it was good. On to the subs then. So we had Woodyard and Dembele coming on. Obviously Woodyard for, well, not for Reed, but I think he replaced Maddison, was it?
Yeah, he came on for Maddison.
Yeah.
So we went back down to 10 men.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Woodyard was
Woodyard.
We used Woodyard. Yeah, he just ran around at full speed, didn't really look in control at any point. But that's his game.
He got in their faces, which is and tightened it up a bit, I suppose.
Yeah, I'd give him a 6.
6. Yeah, I mean he wasn't really on the pitch long enough.
No, not really long enough to grade, but 6. Dembele made a difference when he came on and did what we actually want him to do, which is get past his man and then pass, not get past his man, then try and get past his man again and again and again.
And then lose it.
And then lose the ball, yeah. That's what he tried against the Arsenal youths, and
that weren't his best game, was it, against Arsenal?
I got very frustrated with him. I think I gave him like a 5 in my player ratings.
But it affected the game yesterday.
He when he came on, for the time he was on, it led to our first goal.
But he gets bums off seats, doesn't he? He gets you standing up and...
He's got pace for days, and I saw some Posh fans saying he should start next week, but I don't think so. No. Realistically, who are you going to take off? Like you're not going to take off Isa, Maddison, or Tony, are you, for Dembele? Because he's not going to fit into the diamond any other way other than if he's playing up front. So
I think impact sub at the moment.
Yeah. Yeah, if one of our players gets sold in January, maybe he can step up. But as for now, I don't think he should be in the starting 11. But he made an impact yesterday, so I'll give him a 7.
Yeah, 7 for me too.
But yeah, no, I enjoyed the game yesterday. I saw a lot of Posh fans saying that the first half was pretty boring, but
drab I think is the word.
Yeah.
But it was okay. I think they cancelled each other out. Lincoln, I thought, came to just for a draw really, and just tried to sort of nullify our front three by just kicking us.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, they came with the sort of game plan that Wimbledon.
Yeah, they'd have been happy with a point. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah, they don't seem to have the quality up front.
No, I thought their forwards were pretty non-existent. Really.
Yeah, I mean, obviously they had Jack Payne, who
Well, they subbed him though, didn't they?
they did sub him. Yeah, he didn't have his best game, and before when he's played against us, he's been quite good.
Yeah,
so,
he's been a bit of a thorn, hasn't he?
but yeah, I know he didn't. None of their forwards really did much yesterday. They had a right winger who
Yeah, he looked
was
quite good, quite tricky. Number 11, I can't.
Yeah,
remember his
number
name.
11. He was good, but apart from that, didn't really offer too much. And then obviously they bought on who's that massive striker?
Akindi.
Akindi,
Is
yeah,
he from Barnet?
Barnet or something like that. Yeah, John Akindi. He was huge.
That's who Pim tipped the.
Was it his shot?
Bar, yeah.
Yeah, I think it was his shot. But yeah, no, they came for a draw, and the quality of our, if we didn't have that quality up front, we wouldn't have won that game. I think, especially last season, I think we would have lost that game if anything.
Yeah. I mean, it's really good to see. I mean, it's 5 wins on the bounce at home in all comps.
Yeah. I mean,
all comps.
our home form the last 2-3 years has been poor,
Yeah, I mean, I
really.
said to you last season, I wish I'd have got a season ticket for away because home was awful.
Yeah, home was terrible last season. It was so every
boring.
game so boring, and we just lose and no fight. But this year it's completely different, and I'm just glad that we've got this team and the manager back. I was unsure when he came back again. But
Seems to be working at the moment.
yeah, I mean, it seems to be working, and he's managed to get players like Madison playing very well. Reed, yeah. I mean, like, you can't really ask for too much more. So
And it seems they want to play for him as well, which is half the battle as well.
yeah, everyone seems to be enjoying their football.
I'll give him a 9 for Ferguson, a 9 for.
Yeah, I mean, the
I
subs
thought
he
his
made.
subs were bang on.
Yeah,
They were the obvious ones, but he got them right. And he didn't
Yeah, he
wait
did.
for ages and ages to bring them on.
and he wasn't stubborn like he usually is. I mean, he was stubborn with Pim, but it just proved us wrong. I mean, me wrong.
Well, I mean, I wasn't so keen on Pim coming in, but you got to back them. Once they're picked, you got to back them.
Yeah.
You can't be booing and saying we shouldn't have picked him, but it's you got to back them as soon as they come out, really, haven't you?
Yeah, well, I've never booed a posh player when they've been playing. I've just I said yesterday that I don't want Pim costing us points because that's what he was on the road to be doing, and I think he did really against Wickham.
Yeah, Wickham, especially that first one.
That was soft, wasn't it? It was such a soft goal. Even the Wickham fans were surprised it went in, I think. But yeah, that's it really. I think
Up to third in the league.
up to third in the league.
Coventry lost today against Tranmere, which happy days. So
Yeah, they did. I was at home, obviously Birmingham at home. That's what they play in.
Yeah, it's a good finish by the boys as well from Tranmere. It was
Yeah, it was. They, I think they scored in the 82nd.
something like
Something
that.
like that, yeah,
I think
but-
Cov had about 19 shots and only 1 on target.
Yeah, I did see that as well. But yeah, happy days for us, and hopefully we can just float in this sort of position the whole season, sort of.
Yeah, we want automatics.
We do
I don't
want-
want the nerve wrack of the playoffs.
No, I think if this is the season, if we are to get automatic, I think this is the team that's going to do it for us realistically. Because the last 3 or 4 seasons, I haven't been confident at all that we'd get automatics with the team we've had. Like even last season when we're around 6th and 7th the whole season, obviously after being top for the first 10 games, I just wasn't confident in the team at all. But this team really seemed to mean business and actually know what it means to play for the shirt, which is it's just what you want to see. Like it's nice to have the sort of passion and the heart to actually want to play for us.
And I think the fans are getting behind them now as well.
Yeah, they're getting behind everyone really.
And Gillingham next week away with Mr.
Steve
Steve
Evans.
Evans. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
that
that
should
should be
be fun.
interesting. Let's hope it ain't chucking down for the posh fans like it was last season in that open air stand.
Yeah, that I went to with my brother. Got absolutely soaked. I was only wearing a jacket. They started giving out ponchos, but I went in too soon, so I couldn't get one. But yeah, I think that's it for the end of this video. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Comment down below if you agreed with our player ratings. I'll put a sort of like a notepad thing there like I always do. And yeah, most importantly, subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to reach 250 subs before the end of the year. I think I'm on about 215 now or something like that. So if you can help to that, I'd be very much appreciative. Click the bell next to the subscribe button as well to be notified whenever I upload. And I don't think there's anything else left to say other than cheers.